Hello people, how are we doing? I hope we're doing well. We are going a little bit earlier today. I'm going to try and have a little bit more of an evening tonight if I can, which is what I'm kind of looking forward to. Ian Q32, how are you doing? Are you going to Blackburn away? I'm going to say you're going to Blackburn. Ian and John, I'm good. How do Tom? How are you doing? Another pointless day at Essex. It is a pointless day, but it's also a good day. Because, yeah, we've been given another -6 point, but it's all we're getting. It looks like the threshold to beat the -15 is going to be gone as well, because they're going to hit the 25p over a pound with the people who they're looking at. You've also got the situation that in the last, 50 minutes, it's been reported by the BBC. I know Si said it a while ago that the transfer fee and loan fee could be gone, and it's sounding like that is what is going to be happening. It does look like by January time, we could be able to sign players again and start making a team for League One. This is, again, it's one of the weirdest things I've had with this whole situation with being in embargo, being in admin, getting the point deductions. It just feels like the fact that we know DC can no longer have a club for 3 years or anything to do in football or been disqualified or whatever it is music to my ears. 20 people watching, 8 likes up people. I don't know how long we're going to go for. All done this season, hopefully get some new signing. It's about building for next year, mate, John. It's about building for next year. That's all that matters now. It's about building a low-end championship team to play in the to play in League One. If you can already do those building blocks, a la what Birmingham did. Upside, yep, all the green ticks. All the green ticks. You did say, and like I said to you earlier, they caught up. But it's good to see. It's good to see we're finally going in the right direction. But no one would want DC anyway. No one would want DC. But it's the whole thing. It's the point that I think he should be banned for life. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I think he should be banned for life. I don't think he should be able to own a football club again. For me, he's done. The FL playing good cop, bad cop. I think they've given all of what they can do now, though. Because it's now, they don't want to give us any more. They've made it clear this is all the point deduction we're getting. And that's the good thing. It's sounding like we're not going to get the point deduction for the administration going out bit. Because it's going to, all creditors are going to get cleared. Which is... Oh, yeah, I've seen the whole Swiss Tony thing about making himself chairman. It just made me laugh. That whole side with a Y, 1867 news thing, it's just been laughable. It's been so... The crash out he's had over it has been insane. It's absolutely insane how it's been. Hi, Deb. How you doing? I hope you're well. Ian in Duran. For real gameplay. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Any club that sees DC's name in the Bible would tip. Well, if any team that sees him would just literally go, bye. You're not going near us. He wouldn't even get a chance. Yep, chairman, my arse. Yeah, it's like, it's funny how all the stuff that he's done as well. He started the business up in January, which was called, where is it? Quirk Commercial Ventures Limited. And he started that in January, and it just says kind of quite a lot. But all the stuff that's been coming out, it's interesting. It's already had the other thing as well going with it, that you've got the situation where he had something, so he shared something with someone about Charlie Mulvey and how he was going to be part of it. So it is what it is. Couldn't have the nice enough. Exactly, mate. Exactly. No one will touch chance here with Bob Pole even after 3 years. Yep. I was hoping the elephant were going to invest in the blunt butt and do as he did. Yeah. Who Epstein or Swiss? Very true, mate. Very true. But you look at it all, and it just Have we been saying on here, have we been saying on social medias, we need to just let the admin do the job. They know what they're doing. They have come in to do the right thing and get a buyer. They are going to get a buyer. And that's the big one. Cheers, by the way. I know it's late. I don't have the, but I don't care. But for me, it's the fact that we're finally getting a bit more clarification of what we can do, what we're allowed to do, what we are able to. We can start looking forward as a club. Like versus Preston at weekend, we looked really good in that first 45. We looked like Wednesday of old, like under Danny, like going forward, attacking, trying to get goals. We got a big problem at the back that we can't defend set pieces. We have a big problem that we can't hold on to leads. I think the situation with the penalty, I think you would have let him have that. Really, Jesus. Hope he got deep pockets. 25 people watching, 12 like goes up. But it's one of those things, you look at it, it's all starting to line up where we want it to. It's all starting to look where we are wanting to get it all done. Oh, McNeil looked different class that day, didn't he? He looked absolutely really good. And Jamal Lowe, in that midfield role, actually worked really well. I thought him playing deeper worked really, really well. I was very unsure of it. The thing is, a lot of people going, has it been listed? The thing, it's sounding like they're going to try and get it listed. Couldn't have to nice person, sweet. Had deep profit with all the car sales he does, yeah. But it's one of those things where you look at what's going on at the minute, and it's that whole thing where it would be fantastic if it happens. Give me a minute, I just need to screenshot something. Give me a moment. There we go. Why is that not charging? Hate when that happens. But yeah, it's one of them where you look at everything and everything going in the right direction where we want it to. And you look at how we played at the weekend. It was slowly starting to show that we can actually play that football we want to. Also, happy birthday to Barry Bannon and former Al Marvin Johnson. It's their birthday today. It'd be good to see what he can get up to. Will DFL let us sign players in January if we say we have another point? We're not having another point deduction this season, Paul. They've already confirmed that we are not having a no point deduction this season. This is all the point deduction we're getting. The only way we get a point deduction now will be for next season, and it will be for going out of administration without the all credited paid, the 25 to the pound rule. What the EFL have said, it's your birthday, well, isn't it, mate? Happy birthday, Si. I didn't wish it you early, but wish happy birthday to Si. But it is that whole thing where you look at how it is. They've already said it, that the wording they've given the BBC is, it gets better despite originally receiving information suggest otherwise. We now understand that the fee restriction that had originally been placed on the out through until the summer transfer window of 2027 will end in January. Yeah, get your mental health check-ins as well. I haven't done that today. Mine is a 7. It's a solid seller. I like it. Right, mate. You and Swiss. So no, I have nothing like him. You're not late, mate. I'm very early. I'm very early indeed. Happy birthday, everyone. Happy birthday, Mr. Green Ticks. Yep. I don't think you need to get his green tick tattoo. If they play like that next season, the kids got future, fewer enforcements, and we've got making it half decent league. Yep. I know, just saying we just take another point to just let us say, oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, completely get that. Yeah, it's Side the grand age of 21 again. He just gutted he can't have a birthday drink until, is it February he can't have a drink till, mate? But I hope you had a good day, mate. And I hope kids and Claire have spoiled you rotten. I think it would be a good idea to play some youngsters, have a good look for next season. I agree. 8 for happiness, 3 for competence. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. But it is one of those days. It's been a busy day as well. It's been a busy day of getting good news and stuff. And it's just lovely to see that we have got happy Wednesday fans again. And fans that feel like they got a future coming out of this. That they got something that they can hold on to and plan for. We know there's a League One tour coming potentially. There is a potential we get players in and we can do stuff. Side talk shirts on sale, all money goes. But it is that whole thing where you look at what's going on with it. We feel like we got clarity. For the first time in ages, we have clarity about what is potentially going to happen next at Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. We got clarity that we know that what happened next, yeah, we might be in League One, but we'll be able to see who wants to do what. Side shirt with TARDIS on the front. And I think it's that whole thing for me where you look at stuff and you really start looking at it. Cheers, I can't drink till further, but I can smell it. So it's not bad. Just going up to it, sniffing the bottle. But February, you'll be well happy, mate, because you'll be like, I can have my birthday drinks. I've got the club been taken over. I can enjoy football again. Is I going on the Wednesday Week podcast? Don't know yet, mate. Let's not bother other people about their podcast. They'll reach out whenever they need to reach out and stuff. I think it's one of those things. The Wednesday Week will do what they want to do. I think leave it to them to reach out to Si and go on there. That's the best way to do it, because at the end of the day, that's how people do stuff. People reach out to others. So let's just leave it at that, because I don't want to inundate people. It's not fair. And the Wednesday Week are really good people. And really good people and just funny as well. Fudge is hilarious. You meant to eat liver before you drink your alcohol, get confused and doesn't know which liver to attack. Very true, mate. Very true. Two-tone down, move swings up, counting down every minute a second. Got a little calendar. You know how the kids are doing like the advent calendars? He ain't doing advent calendar. He's just doing his calendar so he can get his vodka and coke. But it is that whole thing where you look at everything that's going on. We will have a chance to have a say in what happened next in our club a little bit. We'll have a chance to see what they want to do. And the thing is, anyone who's coming in here knows what you're going to get. Like, generally, you know what you're going to get in this one. Because at the end of the day, we'll see it. We'll see what they're all about. Yeah, we've heard the stuff about maybe going from Hillsborough to somewhere else and stuff like that. And that's something, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, it's not the bridge we want to be crossing. It's the, let's see what these new owners are going to be about. Let's remember that we don't come in and put them on a pedestal straight away. We want to see what they want to do. We want to see what they are going to try and do for us and change it. We want to know that we are going to be in a position that we are able to do a competitive season. And we don't want to hear, I think the thing is, I don't want to hear say this is how long we want it to get to the Prem. I think the wording I would like to hear when whoever comes in is the goal is the Prem, but we've got to go through the two leagues before we can get there. And we know how difficult it is, but the goal is always the Prem. And I think that's something you've got to look at it as, because the issue DC had, or Two Elephants as we call him, he had it Hang on. So it's that whole situation where they have a plan. You know the weekend versus Preston, 45 minutes we look fantastic. If Cads scores that goal either side of the keeper, it is 3-0. 3-1. Sorry, either side of the keeper, it's 3-1, and you're thinking we might be able to do something else here. Hey Jake. Just a heads up, Will went to group, have a major competition running with the Wednesday week. We're teamed up with them. Have a look, have a proper look. If you want, Matt, put the link in the chat, mate. More than welcome for you to do so, mate. We need a new owner that can build the club from the inside out. Yep, I agree. And O'Neill's and McNeil's lob. Yeah, McNeil's lob, that was fantastic, wasn't it? It was a cracking little play. He nearly got it. And you just look at how he had it. And we said for a while, well, I said to the player in McNeil, if we play him week in, week out. And I said that about Ingleson last season. Last season, we didn't see the best out of him because he wasn't playing week in, week out. He was stop. I think you've got the same thing with McNeil. You play him week in, week out, he will get that confidence. And you saw it. That should motivate him to go get more, if anything. If we can have him motivated to get more, it'd be fantastic. And that's the thing. It's surely one of them. Give up McNeil and don't give him penalties. I can't do the give up McNeil thing. I don't have my soundboard. My soundboard isn't on this setup. It's on the other setup, sadly. We actually had Faith moving forward. That was different. Yep, I agree. Third time I've not been upset about relegation, but then again, we knew before the season had even begun, the end of the nightmare, and a new dawn will start at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. It's all about a new start for us. Relegation was always going to be our situation that happened. McNeil in League One gets you 20 plus goals and Bannon can fight. Exactly, mate. That is it. I think with Cads, I have a theory on Cads. I don't think we were playing to Cads' strengths well. And I don't know if that's just me looking at how he's playing. I just don't think we were playing to it well because at times he's been played as a hold-up man. And he's not really a hold-up man. I think he's more of a person that would knock it down to him. But I think the relationship Cads and McNeil have already got it good. You look at the relationship McNeil's already got with Bannon, Palmer. Sean Fashiri looked fantastic. Cad looks like he needs a break. I think there could be a case he is a bit knackered. But I think for me, it's if we can go out there and get a real good players in January, that'll help. You never know. Jamal today in midfield, he was fantastic in midfield, wasn't he? That was an experiment I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting to turn on and see him playing in midfield. That completely threw me. 100% threw me. I didn't think that was something I would see. And he did really well. He played the ball and the game so well in just reading it. He mopped things up really well. Make you wonder if he played there before in his career or something and just gone a bit further back. But you look at what we brought on, knowing that we could bring on Redmond. Even if he's only here till January, there's a big chance that if he does well, he's signed for the rest of the season. Because that fee restriction's been lifted, we might get it that he gets sorted. How long have McNeil, Cad, Brown, and Weaver got left on their country? Maybe Charles too. McNeil was a four-year deal when we brought him in. It was either 3 or 4 year deal, so he got another 2. Cads have got another 2. Brown, I think, is a year, maybe 2. Charles is another 2. I think my Twitter post was very fitting. It very much was. I'm going to find it because it did me dirty, but at the same time, it was very appropriate for me because I have been going on about Charlie McNeil doing well all season. I have been his biggest supporter. What more probably going to Rotherham, mate. I think that one's, they're already looking at signing. I think he's already got signed there. I think he's already going to be there. So I'll be brutally honest. I'd love to get Watmore, but if there's a chance for him to go elsewhere, I get it. I understand why he's going elsewhere because at the end of the day, he wants to start playing football. He'll want to start getting paid. So we can't let players wait forever, even if we do say get to be able to sign players in Jan. The fact that we will be able to have a loan and transfer fee restricted, what if the big thing, the ownership goes and says, hey, why don't we go and see how much test the waters of what, say, Harry and Math will cost us? I couldn't believe the two, like, it's insane that they were fighting. I heard about this. Someone told me about this. And it's insane that we had that kind of level of crap going on still. With everything that's going on at the minute and stuff, I think everyone will hear me out in this. No one's bigger than the club. Everyone loves this club in our own way. We are fans of the club. No one is bigger than the club. And I think sometimes I want that other Man United player in Jan. If the two Man United players, if we can get loans in from them, we'll get them both, hopefully. With how we're looking after Harry, it wouldn't surprise me if they find out that we potentially got that we can do it. We get stuff done. Don't be surprised if we go back into some of the Hecky brothers as well. Maybe the possibility there that happens. 31 people watching, 19 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. There's a strong possibility some of the loans that we were looking at in the summer may be stuff that we can go revisit because we're allowed to do things again. And it's that just weird thing where we'll be able to go, oh, we can actually have a play in the transfer window then. We can actually go and see what we can test our arm and see how we do. It just opens up so many doors for us again. Like, it makes it so competitive. The big one for me would be, what do the ownership do? What do the new ownership do when it comes to like Pedersen? Because I'm not 100% sure that Pedersen's going to be the man. I think whoever comes in is going to have their own people they're going to bring in. Not yet, but we probably might be able to do that in League One. I think he'll be 16 then. 16, 17. I think we may well do that. Or we may have to do that on the, if and when we went back up to the, if we did an automatic promotion, you might be able to bring Cads Jr. in then. But it's one of them where you look at what we can do, who can come in, what players are about, whoever comes in, they will be buying into a big project. They will know that this is a big project coming up. And that's how you sell it. Do you want to be part of the next rebirth of Sheffield Wednesday Football Club? We're committed to this. We want to not just be where we are. We want to be out of that. What do you say? Why don't you come help us on the road to getting out of this division and going on? You build it up like a Hollywood film. You build it up like a Wrexham kind of thing. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. It's a joke. Man City are still getting away with it, and you'll get hit again. Norwich will keep you company next season. Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? It's mental that we got hit again and Man City keep going. It's nuts, mate. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I thought you did okay at the weekend. Good win against QPR at home. Or was it just covering the cracks, mate? Was it just covering the cracks that are there kind of thing? But yeah, it is a joke that EFL, we get punished and Man City still sat there, still waiting for their punishment, and we still don't know what it's going to be. Like I said, Pedersen till the end of the season. Then if Weds can bring back Darren Moore, he knows how to get out of League One. Given a chance to finish what he started, maybe. Hi, Jake Lech. We know. At least we know what now. Yep, exactly, Darren. It's good to see. It sounded. The more it is, the more it sounds positive. Come next Friday, because it was going to be this Friday, but it's more likely going to be next Friday. It can be interesting. Next Friday can be interesting. There will be a stream next Friday, but it will be later than normal because it's my little boy's birthday. So we'll be doing that next Friday. At least the new guy, new broom. Right, get you. What do you reckon Philip Clement going to be like? Or do you think he's going to be able to get them going again? Or are you going to need a transfer window? If we get a new transfer window, if we get a new transfers in January, it's the 4-month free swing. We know we're going down. Take off the handbrake. Yeah, I get that. No, I get that. I generally get that. Take the handbrake off and go for it. So you won't get punished. They'll just get given a 20 million quid fine and get away with it. Yeah. I don't know. It's soon. Leicesters is very, very soon. And it could be about -6, -7. It's somewhat like that. So I think some people say it could be -12. Some people say it could be -6, 7. Sorry if you've got kids. I hate that. Oh. I hate that thing. It's doing my head in. All I hear when I'm doing the go run with my little one. It's just such an annoying phrase. Apologies. But yeah, it's that kind of level we're looking at for them. Because they could get dragged into it. They're not looking good. And you look at how many managers, right, are getting 4 months to do a job and then they're gone. Manning at Norwich, which fair enough. Don't start it. Darren, don't start it. It done me head in. They had CAF but seem to have new energy. Hope it lasts. Hope so, mate. I hope it does. I hope new manager about start getting you out. Norwich did it. Swansea did it. Technically, Middlesbrough did it, but they didn't because he left to go to another club. You do look at it. There've been a lot of clubs who have changed manager. Sheffield United did it. And it's like, there is a chance of not having enough time. But at the same time, there is that part of me that's like, I get it. I've seen, you got to go when you think you've seen enough. And people at those Pacific clubs had seen enough. But there's some weird fact that if you sack a manager in and around this time of year, you will potentially see an uptick in form. Like generally, you'll see an uptick in form. Leicester going to be in trouble. I can see an extra players in January. Yeah. I think they're going to be in trouble. I think they're already looking at it. Can we just shout out Punk and AK Punk for the fact she allowed Jake to do content on his kid's birthday, allowing him to keep his dreams and goals alive. She's going massive shout out to my missus for that, because it's she allowed me to do this so much that it's amazing how much time she actually lets me do. And thing is, once I potentially do Hunter's birthday, probably going to be in bed by 7 anyway, like normal, just because he got nursery on the day of his birthday. So it's going to be one of them. I got my little girl's birthday on the Sunday. So there'll be a video and that'll probably be about it. And then there'll be the potential watch along, which is the Derby game on the Monday. I want a manager over coach. Hate slow build up. True. Shout out to my missus. Yeah, she does a hell of a good job for me. She makes me make sure I can do this, but she also makes sure that I live. She is my primary carer in terms of stuff. So it's not easy. But I want a manager over coach. I don't want a coach. I want a manager. I think we need that. It's one of those things where if we weren't having the issue with DC in the summer and you got all the stuff with Danny like completely rolled over, like say the stuff with Danny wasn't happening in the January, and there will be a good chance that you had money and you back Danny, you could potentially got us in that top 6. quite easily got us in that top 6, because this championship this season is so open, but all the leagues in the FLR, but it is that kind of way at the minute, and it's interesting. It's the year 2040. Hunter Chef Dream is about to start. Yeah, have a good one, mate. Thank you, mate. It'll be not this Friday, next Friday, but yeah, thank you, mate. Much appreciate it. What is more exhausting, kid birthdays or stag do's? Ooh, kid birthday, but only when they get older. Because I have an issue that I can't do with the screaming. They all hit the right pitch, and it sets my seizures off, and it's not fun. Like at the minute, this time of year, I gotta make sure I've got sunglasses on when I leave buildings at night now, or early in the morning. Yeah, I think if we had a normal summer, we would definitely be up there. Oh, kids saying 6, 7, done me head in. Done me head in. Some of the conversation I've heard some of the kids talk about is wild as well. It's just insane. Stuff that I would never have talked about when I was their age, but just showing my age. That's more annoying. Yeah, it is. It's very annoying, mate. Very annoying. It's all right when you do it back to them then, because they're like, oh, your dad, you're being so annoying. Like, well, yeah. They know the noise to make. Yeah, they do. Well, my eldest, she figured out what the noise was quite easily, and if I didn't give her what she wanted when she was younger, she'd do the pitch. I've had a seizure, and then I come to, and because I'm out of it, I just give her what she wanted. It was actually quite clever. I was quite impressed with it. We live in a mean culture now. We do indeed. We do indeed live in a mean culture. I can't talk. Signs of the times, I'm afraid, is how I describe it. But I think you've got a situation where I look at what's going on next now is I think we're in a much healthier position that we can get it sorted, kind of thing. Kid with their YouTube channels earning money. I was eating mud at that age. Yeah. Oh, it's insane, isn't it? It is mental. Like, the people who have got big subscriber quickly and also monetize the fast. Like, I was monetized when I first started, and I would get like 60 quid every year, roughly. And I thought, brilliant, that's fantastic, I made it. Then I lost it when they did all the changes back in like 2014, 2015. So they had all the new things that you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. During lockdown, I managed to get more of the subscribers because I went on to a thing that was called the Football Vlogger Podcast. And it was about vloggers doing each of the clubs. There's a Forest fan door on tour. There's a Blackpool fan. There was a Donny fan, Dapper18, who I still do stuff with. And I got to 1,000 on that, and I was doing the pod with Dex. It all just slowly climbed up. And I could quite easily have it where... So sorry, you're getting kicking it. Cheers, mate. I much appreciate that. I much appreciate that, mate. It's a difficult one, but at the same time, it gives us a little bit of hope and belief if we can get the transfer fee restriction taken off in January. It would have been nice if the FL went, you've already had enough, but rules are rules, and we did break them, sadly. Just turned in, and the first thing I heard was 6-7. My lad always... It's annoying, isn't it? The Lego Chronicles, it's such an annoying phrase. It's like generally an annoying phrase. I hate it. Fancy counting to 100,000, Jake? Like Mr. B? No. Evening, Lodo. Oh, I'm going to get wet. It's raining. Oh. I don't want to get wet. Evening, Jake. Real positive today, despite the disruption on that season. I'm not reading that, Adam. No, I am not reading that. Signings in January. Yeah, we might be able to get 6 or maybe 8. There. Don't you dare. But it is that whole thing where I am excited to see what happened next. And I'm looking forward to what future we got. We get everything sorted with all the EFL, the 25 to the pound crap. And we get new ownership in that comes in and goes, right, we're your new ownership. We're maybe not going to be able to take over straight away, but we're going to cover the wages for the staff. We're going to cover some transfers and see what happens. 5 minutes in the corner. Yeah. But it is that thing where I'm excited to see where we go next. And at the end of the day, we deserve a little bit of relief. We deserve a little bit of just giving ourselves a bit of a break. Like, generally getting back to enjoying football again. Ian, mate, bring on next season, fresh start onwards. Yep, I agree. I was younger. I was a newspaper boy. I made my money. I was younger. I'd get a fiver. I'd get home, get dressed, go cool, get home, do this, and now wake up at 6 or 8 to make 30 quid. See what you did there, 32. My paper round was bloody awesome. I lived in a rich area, and it was a tenner a round. And the people around there were so stuck up their arses that they would not do the paper round, the kids. So in summer, I would end up doing like 5 paper rounds. I made 50 quid a week. It was brilliant. No more Kung Fu Footy or whatever it's called. Yep. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. We still live? We just had a flicker. Oh, we had a flicker. Did we just have a flicker? That may be my cue not to do any more in a minute, guys, because I think I might have just had a power surge. Not 100% sure. Something just happened there. Something just happened there. It wasn't good, that. If you had 7 paper rounds, you would have got more. Yep. Hey, Alex. How you doing, mate? Evening, Daniel. We're all good, mate. How are you? Ben Dodgy. We're going to get 2 number banned on it. Yeah. We are going to get 2 number banned on here. But the main person who is banned is DC. Off you chuff. Bye. Don't come back. Don't collect £200. Go straight to jail. I wish that was the case. Yeah, the numbers 2 in between. Yeah, those numbers. Yeah, they're going to get banned. 5 and 8. It's 6 and 8. I'm singing Thomas Tankenden now. That's not good. How long you been going for? Was this? You all twats. I love you. I love you all, but you're twats. You know what? After the summer we'd had and all the stuff we'd had with Sheffield Wednesday a minute, it's fine. Hi, bye. Alex, why are you saying bye? You all right, dude? What's going on with you, Alex? You all right? But yeah, it's that whole thing at the minute where we got to look forward to future. I'll say that. Let's look forward to future. Let's see how we get on. Good, mate. Good. I have been going for nearly an hour, so I will be stopping soon because I'm going to go chill out. I've gone early tonight because I want to try and enjoy my evening a little bit. Because as you notice, I've done a fair bit today, and it's more than I normally would do. Oh, bye, Mr. Chancellor. Get you, mate. Get you. Yeah. Did your company ever get paid by DC, by the way, mate? I know you said you didn't get paid. Your company struggled to get paid for. Did you ever get paid? Good to have a laugh. It is. Can't wait to start enjoying football again. It's been about 6 or 7 years since I last enjoyed it. If the feed band gets lifted, great opportunity for the neuro to flex their muscle a bit and prepare. Yeah, I think you've got to do a top-end League One to a bottom-end Championship team. That is really raining. I am going to get so wet. Oh, Christ. Hey, Jake, can you give us a shout out? The Wirral Wednesday Facebook group. It is a fast-moving group, and it's doing really well at the minute. It got a competition going on at the minute with the Wednesday week. You can win one of the Christmas jumpers from the classic football shirt. I will be wearing that soon because I do have it. I own it. So it's all good. Can you hear that? Holy poop, I'm getting wet. He was saying hi and bye. Yeah, I get that now, mate. Hey Jake, can you give? I've done that. Not all. Jesus. So so you'll be one of the creditors then, won't you? Out of all of it, you'll be one of the creditors he owes money to. It's bad here in Chester, but as well, it's biblical. Yeah, I'm getting so wet. I've just realised I've got Crocs on as well, so I'm gonna get done. Not all got paid, some more price to pay. Yeah, true. That's true. No worries, mate. Much appreciated, Matt. You're cracking it on that group. Just keep going. I think you did the right thing the other day, making it a private group. I think that's smart. You don't want Joe long. No. Let the group tell me to my son there. We're doing my head in. Go back. It's not that bad, mate. I think they had a cull recently of people, so it might be a bit better. Not me personally. I think the thing you've got is that you've got to see what happened next with Wednesday. It's hammering down on here in Marsh Lane. Yeah, it's horrible, mate. It's absolutely foul. And I've got to go back into the house. Shit. Well, I didn't think this one through. I'm going to get very wet indeed. Oh dear. We don't want to get lovely lady boffin wet. Luckily, I'm not a lady. I'm not a boffin. I'm bigger picture at times. But yeah, we are going to call it there because we'll be going for an hour. So thank you for watching, guys. I much appreciate it. It's been a good stream tonight. No rain here yet. Get the rain to Adam's house. How bad is it, darling? By any chance, could you make sure that the door's open when I come out? Because I'm going to get soaked. Sleep over in the studio. Not the lovely lady bottoms. Sleep over in the studio. The sound of this, it's not a bad shout, you know, mate. It's not a bad shout at all. Because it sounds horrendous. I in need sound, mate. Like, oh yeah, it does. It sounds bad, and because the building I'm in is because it's structured, you can hear it worse. I'm so glad I didn't go for the one that had a tin roof. That would have been a nightmare. At one point, we were looking at like different ways of doing it. Guess who's sleeping in the shed? Oh, you sods. You sods. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Have a good one. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for having a good one. Go to the Wednesday week after this. They will be live at 8 o'clock. They will have a good show as always. This is just water. This is just in water if wet. Yeah. Still okay. Dream went 6-7. Oh, you buggers. Oh, you're all buggers. I hate you all. I hate you all. Anyway, I'm going to go now and hopefully not have 6 seconds stuck in my sodding head. You sod. See you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.